Hello, welcome to our Bootcamp Series. This is Janice Strunk, and I'm coming to you today to share with you some very basic things to know for your Mary Kay business. So today we're going to be talking about the weekly plan sheet. We're going to be talking about booking appointments and writing down who you're contacting, how many times that you've contacted them so you can track that. We'll talk a little bit about inventory management, and we'll also talk about entering your customers into My Customers, how to add an order on there. We'll talk about your ProPay account, how to charge your cards, and also the weekly accomplishment sheet and many things in between. So anyway, welcome to Mary Kay. If this is brand new for you, and if you are a consultant that's just kind of reigniting or starting your business kind of fresh, this is a great place for you to start. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and get things started. So anyway, let's first start talking about the weekly plan sheet. You could actually go on to Google and just look up Mary Kay weekly plan sheet, and you'll be able to find one that you like the colors or you like the setup or whatever the case may be. I'm going to show you one that I like to use, and then I'll also tell you where you can find it. Okay, so this is the weekly plan sheet. So why would we do a weekly plan sheet? Well, if you're working an 8 to 5 job and you're trying to fit your Mary Kay time in here, or you've got kids, you've got a busy schedule, usually people that are starting a Mary Kay business have got a lot on their plate already and they're just trying to sprinkle it in. So guess what? This is a great tool for you, okay? So what I would encourage you to do is, Mary Kay always said that we could put God first, family second, career third. And she didn't say 33rd. So you want to make sure that you're planning. And so what I like to do is I like to look at my sheet here and think, when am I going to spend my family time? When is my time in prayer, devotion at church, and things like that. And so you can use a highlighter and highlight those times, and then highlight the times that you're going to be at your regular job that is non-negotiable. You're not going to be able to work your Mary Kay business there. But then also set aside that time that you're going to be able to work your Mary Kay business, maybe in a pink highlighter. And so let me just show you, because I happen to have some highlighters right here. So let's say that yellow is my God time. And so when I wake up in the mornings, I like to spend time with God from 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock in the morning before I have to start getting the boys ready, or getting breakfast ready and getting them out the door. And then also on Saturday nights, my family usually goes to church on Saturday nights. So I'm going to mark that time off. And then let's see, Sunday morning. And so that's what it would look like. And so I like to fill out one of these every week, because not every week is the same. But so I know exactly what I've got, that I've got something going on there. And so maybe let's see here. Maybe your 8 to 5 job is taking up, let's see here. So maybe that's when your 8 to 5 job is taking up your time. And so you want to go ahead and highlight that, set that aside a time. But maybe there is a lunch hour that you have 15 minutes to book appointments. So maybe you're going to highlight your pink there. And then you also have time to do parties like on Thursday nights and Tuesday nights. And then maybe you have time for one Mary Kay party on a Saturday morning. And so this is what your weekly plan sheet might look like. It might look totally different. And then I also like to write in, just like I do on a planner, what I've got going on for the coming week. That way I know what to plan for. I know when I've got time to book appointments, schedule appointments, to make sure that I am scheduling myself for success. And then you can keep this somewhere where it is in front of you at all times. I personally like to utilize I've got a planner, and my planner actually looks like a weekly plan sheet. So let me just show you this, and if you are interested, so it's like this. And so I will be doing highlighting. This is my brand new planner for the new year. So I will be using that. So when you are successful in planning your work and working your plan, you will see progress in your business. So definitely get that weekly plan sheet. Another place that you can find that weekly plan sheet, this particular one, is on the Rise MK Family Facebook page, okay, for in our group, and it's in files. So if you look up at the top, you'll see files, and that's where you can find that. Okay, so the next thing that I want to chat with you about is to, once you've got figured out when you're going to work your Mary Kay business, make sure to set aside time also for booking appointments, because booking appointments is the lifeblood of our business. Okay. So when I talk about working your business full circle, this is what that means. We book appointments, we hold appointments to sell the products. So we coach that appointment to hold. Okay, so book the appointment, coach it to hold, and then we sell the product and we rebook them for a second appointment, and we share the Mary Kay opportunity with the people that we really would we'd love to work with, or we see that they have potential to be a great consultant. So working your business full circle is so important. And where do we see, how do we book those appointments? Well, we're going to hold appointments to share the products with people. Some people do this virtually. Some people do it in person. I found that is great success in person, but I do utilize virtual when there is a need, when there's no way that I could get to that person because maybe they're out of state or there's just no way that we can connect otherwise. Okay. So you want to make a master list. You want to make, like, imagine that your daughter is getting married and you are going to be planning a wedding. And so I want you to make a list of everybody that you know with skin. And so when you're making that list, I don't want you to prejudge. Do I think this person would use Mary Kay? No, I just want you to make the list. Make a list of everyone that you know. And then what you'll do is you will be contacting them. And if you have questions about a script, I'm happy to give you scripting, or you can use AI, like you can use an app called Chat GPT and ask about scripting, or just ask me, okay? I'm always happy to share that with you. Okay, so it's also important to track how many people you're contacting. Why is that? Well, if you contact one person and you're disappointed because they said no or they didn't answer, how do you know if you're going to be successful in your business? It's a numbers thing. And so what I would like you to do is use a bubble sheet. In my date book, I have bubble sheets actually in my date book. So if you like this one, again, it's on the Rise MK Family Facebook group under files, or you can just Google them online. And so what this is this is just a tracking sheet for basically the people that you're contacting. Okay. I think it's a fun way to track because it's a great visual on how many people you need to contact to get a yes. Okay. So what I like to do is write their name on the bubble. And if they say no, I put an X through it. If they say yes to getting together with me, I color it in with a highlighter. That way I know how many appointments that I have booked. And so this is a great way to track how many people you are contacting. So sometimes our emotions, okay, let's just be clear. Most of the time, our emotions will take us down a path that is not accurate. And so take the emotions out of it and put the numbers in it and start tracking how many people you're actually contacting, because you don't want to contact one person, they say no, and say, oh, Jana, no one wants to book an appointment with me. Nope, that's not accurate. So fill up a bubble sheet and see where you can go from there. Okay? Mary Kay always said, book 8 appointments, book 8 parties to hold 5. And that's where your power start is going to come into play. What is a power start? A power start is when you are doing 30 faces and sharing the Mary Kay products with 30 faces. So I'd like to see you do that two power starts in a row. And that is another thing that is really important to track. So you'll also find this tracking sheet on the Rise MK Family Facebook page under files. And so this just says power start. So you're just going to put here to the side here the name of the person that you shared the products with. Here it says shared Mary Kay opportunity. So did you do a career talk with her as well? Yes or no? Okay. So this is a great tracking sheet, and I think so important to your success. They say attract number grows. If you do not know how many people that you shared the products with, it's hard to know how successful you can be in your business. Once you've done a power start, we can start talking about what your average per client is. Why is that important? Well, that way we know how many people you need to see each month to reach your financial goals in your Mary Kay business, okay? So it's not sprinkling fairy dust and just wishing for a certain amount. This is strategic and it's numbers based. And I'm really excited to be able to kind of guide you in that, okay? All right, so the next thing that I want to visit with you about is when your first order comes in, when your inventory order comes in, what I'd like you to do is go to the My Customers Plus app. And here, let me show you what it looks like. It's right here. Do you see that? Okay. So when you open it, it'll ask you to log in with your Mary Kay in Touch credentials, your consultant ID number, and your password. And so once you get on here, you'll be able to, do you see that right there, that camera? When you click on it, it gives you a barcode on your Mary Kay box that you got in the mail from Mary Kay with your inventory order. You scan the boxes, scan each box, and it will import your inventory into Mary Kay in Touch for future use. Isn't that exciting? You'll know exactly which products that you have on hand at the snap of your fingers there, or a touch of a button. Okay, so let's talk about next how to add your customers into My Customers database. So what you're going to do is you're going to go onto Mary Kay in Touch on underneath the business tools. Hold on just one moment. Okay, so underneath the business tools, you're going to go to My Customers. And so that is going to allow you to enter your customers' information. It's also going to allow you to input their information in there, okay? And so that is key. And I am going to be doing a follow-up video on how to enter your customers into your My Customers, how to put the order in there so it pulls whatever you gave to them out of your inventory count. I'll also be sharing with you the ProPay and how to charge your ProPay account, and also how to complete a weekly accomplishment sheet. So anyway, I am super excited to have you join us in our Mary Kay mission to impact women's lives. Are you ready for financial success? Are you ready to help other people achieve financial success? We're going to have so much fun together. I can't wait to celebrate each win that you have. All right, make it a great day, and make sure to check out video number 2.